When I made the decision to report this was something that I thought a lot about before I went and did. It had everything to do with me wanting to protect anyone else that he could do this to. There were traditional questions that come up. What clothes were you wearing? Why did you open the door? Your husband's going to find out about this. Are you sure you still want to move forward? I felt as if I was being pressure tested to see if I was the one that was not being truthful before they go to him. Throughout the process, I was told that a few times, not to expect charges because acquaintance rapes rarely get charged. And that was so hard for me to wrap my head around, because when you look at the data, now that I've looked at the data, the majority of rape and sexual assault is done by someone that you trust and know. Now that I've educated myself, most of these people will never admit that they've done such a horrible thing. They probably don't want to believe it themselves. But, there were parts of what had happened to me that I was still stuck on. Like, do you remember me telling you no over and over and over again? Do you remember holding me down? Do you remember, pulling my pants off? Like, details that he validated throughout the call. When you go through sexual trauma like this, the way you feel afterwards is very much, gutted, lost identity, like your identity's been stolen. Victims waiting to report should never, in my mind, be part of that equation, because only the victim knows when it's truly safe for them to report. Okay, well, if I did something here, what else can I do to prove to you that I'm not lying? I had text messages of admissions that I gave them. For me now to be looked at as lying about reporting a rape was huge. Understanding the tactics that these people use to get away with what they're doing and to make what they're doing okay is really important before it happens to you. When I went into this, I had no idea that it would be like this. And looking back, I probably shouldn't have reported based on the way it's set up. It put me through a tremendous amount of pain and suffering and delays in focusing on myself and recovering from what I experienced.